From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Don Mitchell. Prime Minister Mark Carney unveiled his new cabinet today, made up of 28 cabinet ministers and 10 secretaries of state. The Liberals are 2 seats shy of a majority, but Carney insists he still has a strong mandate to govern.
We are in a position where we have cabinet members from all the provinces. I'm very proud of that, and a cabinet member full cabinet member from the territories. So we're governing for all Canadians, all regions, with a strong and clear mandate that came out of the election, and that's how we will govern.
Dominic LeBlanc, as well as Melanie Joly and Francois-Philippe Champagne remain in his cabinet, while newcomers Gregor Robinson and Evan Solomon also join the Prime Minister's inner circle. A very conciliatory tone from Pierre Poilievre reacting to Mark Carney's new cabinet today, congratulating all of the new members. The Conservative leader says he's open to working with the Liberal government where it makes sense.
When they're right, we'll stand with them. When they're wrong, we will oppose them. We hope the country succeeds. We want the nation to do well.
However, Poilievre had some reservations, worried that many of Justin Trudeau's old cabinet are back in prominent positions. Honda Canada is postponing a $15 billion electric vehicle investment project in Ontario, including a proposed EV battery plant and retooled vehicle assembly facility. A Honda Canada spokesman says due to a recent slowdown in the EV market, Honda has announced an approximate 2-year postponement. Ontario Premier Doug Ford says he believes it won't become permanent and doesn't jeopardize existing production.
Well, when I've talked to Honda, they've promised us they're going to continue on with their expansion. They're going to keep that facility moving forward. So we'll just see how that moves forward. But we're very confident that we'll continue producing Honda vehicles here in Ontario.
Honda Canada says the company will continue to evaluate the timing and project progression as the market conditions change. Police in New Brunswick say a man has been arrested following a shooting in the commercial uptown area of St. John. Investigators say a 20-year-old man was found dead in a vehicle as officers responded to a mid-morning shots fired call. 3 male suspects were seen leaving the area on foot in what's being called an isolated incident. The shooting led police to lock down schools in the area around King Square and issue an order for residents to remain indoors. And U.S. President Donald Trump says he will ease sanctions on Syria and move to normalize relations with its new government. The development came shortly before Trump was set to meet tomorrow in Saudi Arabia with Syrian President Ahmad al-Sharaa. Trump says the move is to give the country, quote, a chance at peace.
I will be ordering the cessation of sanctions against Syria in order to give them a chance at greatness.
Trump says he hopes the new government succeeds and wishes them luck. This is the Canadian Press. In sports and the NHL playoffs, the Winnipeg Jets will hope to even their best-of-7 second-round series with the Dallas Stars. They're trailing 2-1 heading into Game 4 tonight. The Jets are coming off a 5-2 loss and having been outscored by the Stars 9-2 over the last 2 games. Elsewhere, the Toronto Maple Leafs host Florida in Game 5 of their series tomorrow. The Ottawa Charge hosts the Montreal Victoire tonight in their Professional Women's Hockey League semifinal. In the NBA playoffs, the Oklahoma City Thunder host Denver tonight in their second-round series, which is tied at 2 games apiece. Also tonight, Cleveland faces elimination in Game 5 against the Indiana Pacers. And Pete Rose and shoeless Joe Jackson have been reinstated by Major League Baseball, making both eligible for the Sports Hall of Fame. Commissioner Rob Manfred lifted Rose's permanent ban 8 months after his death, and a day before the Cincinnati Reds will honor baseball's career hits leader with Pete Rose Night. Under the Hall of Fame's current rules, it appears the earliest Rose or Jackson could be inducted would be in 2028. From the Canadian Press, I'm Don Mitchell.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.